and now it is going to be rainy, as I mentioned, so you could be wearing them and also take your umbrellas with you. So this morning we're waking up in the upper 60s. At 68 is our current temperature. Our winds are blowing from the north up to 3 miles per hour. Our dew points for today are going to be in the upper 60s to low 70s, so it is going to be feeling humid. Keep in mind that we're getting moisture from the Pacific and also moisture from the Gulf. That's why we're experiencing this light rain, and at times this rain could be moderate and heavy, so some areas could be possibly seeing some flooding. So waking up in the upper 60s this morning around 7 a.m. You're getting ready for school. Our winds blowing from the southeast up to 9 miles per hour. We do see that 30%. And then later on in the afternoon, it's still going to be cloudy, expected to be in the low 70s. Our winds from the southeast, and we do see the increase being at a 70% for those showers. No thunderstorms because there's not instability and convection. There has to be those two things in order for us to see some thunderstorms. And also this rain is expected to continue throughout the night. That's why I keep mentioning that there's that possibility of flooding, because that rain is going to be nonstop. So we do see that there's moisture that is coming in from the Pacific. We do see those showers moving in from Mexico towards the southern parts of Texas, which is from Webb County all the way down into Brownsville, even in Corpus Christi, that we're going to continue to experience these showers and also that moisture that is coming from the Gulf of Mexico. So for today, as I mentioned, just keep that in mind. And this is how it's looking for us here in Webb County. We do see a thunderstorm, but it's in the outskirts of Webb County. Back to you.
Yolanda, thank you very much. We'll keep an eye on that.
A good Tuesday morning. It's time to go back to work and to school because many of you are returning from that break. And make sure you take your umbrella with you, and you could be also wearing your rain boots because it is going to be a rainy day, waking up in the upper 60s. And it's going to be a different type of rain for everybody across Webb County. In some areas, it's going to be raining light, in others moderate, and some isolated heavy rain at times. So that's why there's that possibility of some flooding. So our winds right now are blowing from the north up to 3 miles per hour. Our dew points will be in the upper 60s and also in the low 70s. So it is going to be a humid day. The good thing is that we're going to have lots of cloud cover. So that's going to help our temperatures stay in the 70s across South Texas. Some are still going to get into the 80s, and that would be mainly in the north and east. So we do see that this morning, Amarillo all the way down into the west, they're waking up in the 50s and also in the low 60s. 70 for San Antonio, in the upper 60s for Austin, 63 for Dallas, in the upper 60s for Houston, 70 for Corpus Christi, 72 for McAllen, Brownsville. Lots of humidity in the upper 70s. 68 is our current temperature, and this is how it's looking for us here in Texas. The rain is mainly in the southern part, in the lower part of Texas. So why is that? There's lots of moisture coming in from the Pacific, and also there's a disturbance by Campeche, and that's also bringing all of this moisture from the Gulf waters near us. So that's why we're going to be seeing this light to moderate rain for us. And just keep in mind, some of these showers are going to be isolated and could be heavy at times. So that's why there's that possibility of flooding. And we do see from Webb all the way down into Zapata, even in McAllen, all the way into the RGV area. Even in Corpus Christi, they're getting these showers. And this is how it looks. So you do see those areas that are shaded in a darker green color. Those are those areas that are getting that heavy rain. And then the lighter green represents those areas that are getting that light rain. In the 70s, cloudy skies for today. We're expected to reach a high of 74. That rain is expected to continue all the way into Wednesday morning. And then Thursday and Friday, we get those warm temperatures in the 90s. By Friday into Saturday, another cold front is expected. Back to you. And it's going to be isolated where it's going to be pouring. So we do see that right now our current temperatures are in the 70s and in the upper 60s. 68 for us here in Laredo, 69 for Zapata, all the way down into Falcon Dam, 70 for Cotula, 67 for Fierce. So for today, it is going to be rainy. Make sure you wear your rain boots. Don't forget also about your umbrella if you're going to be out and about. This morning, getting ready for school. I know it's back to school in the upper 60s with that light rain. And then later on in the afternoon, we're only expected to increase in the 70s with that rain increasing into a 70%. And keep in mind, in some areas it could be raining a little bit hard, so it could be producing some flooding as well. So I do have here, what should you wear today? Make sure you take your rain boots with you as well, your umbrella. We're expected to reach a high of 74. There's that 80% chance of showers. And then for tonight, those rain chances continue being at a 70% in the upper 60s. Our winds blowing from the east-southeast up to 10 miles per hour. And then for tomorrow, those rain chances are expected to continue throughout the morning. Then they will be dropping into 20%. But also for this week, we're having another cold front move into our area by the end of this week. And it's going to be different, not compared to the one we had last week. Back to you.